All right, let's head. NC State. Oh, no, we got to log in. All right. Let's take on the best team. Ranked team.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a squad from the American, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So Akron's offense will go on the attack first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Zips come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's a really nice job by this defense. Coming out, setting the tone. Great start, forcing a 4th down, forcing a decision already for this offense on the first drive. Really nice job coming out.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over.
I thought we could fall forward. Oh, it's not even let me insta replay.
The Wolfpack offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the first time today.
It won't let me insta replay it. That is odd. Oh, there we go. I ran in my own lineman. Oh, he just gave up.
This offense has it with really good field position.
Wait, what?
Looking for a crease to the left. And that's the way they'll start, and they hope it gets better. No gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on 1st down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on 2nd down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
He'll pull it down. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
Well, they try to fake left and go bootleg right, and really nothing happening on that one. That doesn't mean they have to shelve that play, though. There's some window dressing you can add to that. Maybe get a tight end out in the flat, maybe a receiver working an out-breaking route for you on the boundary. Give the quarterback somewhere to go with it if the defense is expecting him to keep the football running.
Snagged out of the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go. And it's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The defense comes up big time on the 4th down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a first down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the sundae. That's fine. We'll take it. But more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
Davis will throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Oh, a lot of space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
I should have been able to.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touch.
Touchdown, NC State. Fitted in the window for the score.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
NC State 10, Akron 0.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
The Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it set up on the outside. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. And the Zips getting set on 1st and 10. They go to the ground.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He makes the catch along the sidelines, but the official signaling that he's out of bounds. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that one goes incomplete, and certainly the quarterback can help his receiver out a little bit by trying to slow him down or make a more accurate throw, but that didn't have a shot at staying in bounds.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Zips have this offense rolling. They'll go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Akron! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 24 over Louisiana Tech. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll run the counter. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd down.
How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Back to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First down here for the offense. And off to Jones. He's in open space downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
NC State now operating from the red zone. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different...
Touchdown, Wolfpack! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
17. Akron 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The running back has it. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
pulls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Zips will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Davis will throw. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wolfpack will have first and 10. And off to Jones. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They're dealing with a second and long. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. To the air on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. On target. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Off play action. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he can go. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. And the Zips want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Throws to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't see the guy running full speed back across. I saw the one-on-one going across. I was like, I didn't see the dude running. Damn, he took off running before I threw it. Like he knew.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They'll move the wide receiver. Davis looking to pass. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll immediately call timeout. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking to scramble.
Okay, I'm trying to switch to a...
Moving toward the end zone, and fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slack.
And they got him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation.
My tight end didn't even pretend to block like he's supposed to. You're supposed to block and then go out.
Great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The returner brings it out to the 47, and the NC State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, I know the field goal wasn't good, but hey, 19. It's a pretty good lead. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
Comeback starts now.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. Davis will throw. He's taking the shot. Reels it in down the left side. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And the pummeling has...
Come on, Wallace. What are you doing? Hit the fucker. You're supposed to be in college. You're supposed to be smart.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Texas. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing.
This is getting insane. No one blocked. What is this game? Why is my center just refusing to block people? My center and my right tackle. Or guard, my bad. That's insane. I'm sorry.
QB and his target.
I think these draw plays are a little bit more predictable when it's 3rd and more manageable as opposed to 3rd and long. You could tell defense did a great job understanding the situation, rushing the quarterback, but knowing that run could be an option, and they shut it down.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. Davis looking to pass. Makes the catch. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Jones. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Ellington. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to throw it again. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
36, Akron, 7.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Power football with the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It leads to second down.
And the Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Man, I love defenders that are able to get up in the receiver's face, challenge them, and press coverage at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defending against the slant.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up. Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Catches it at the 15. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job. Running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You just got people not... I have people on my O-line that just does not touch anyone. I don't know what 62 is doing. I understand the concept of the pullout, but what are you doing? There's no way that lineman is that slow. Every day.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick release by the QB. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's a nice gain, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Zips are flying down the field. Looking to throw again. He's got it. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The lone back's got it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, my God.
And the heat gets home.
Why do y'all let me down? Man, no, untouched. Untouched.
Knock him down back at the 45. And the Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
It don't matter.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Every time my line just fails.
Good gain on the return, and
I thought the middle guy was cutting in, not the outside guy. Oh, no, it was... That's why. I don't know, I saw the cut in, and I don't know why I thought it was the middle guy. God damn it. Just a horrible game.
Defense has set them up with a big play.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Let them kneel the ball.
Timeout. Akron.
Right. Single. White 29.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're going to ride this running back.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Davis will throw. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. They'll send the tight end in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball.
That was our worst. Nothing went right. Alright, we're just going to move on. That was a horrible game. But to be fair, that's the best team we've ever taken on before. Alright, let's take a look at Wyoming's team. We should be able to dominate this team. I'm hoping. Especially their center. Yeah, we should be able to have this.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see a team from the American, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cowboys will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On target to the left. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Wow. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So Wyoming's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. And the Zips brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
You cannot make a bigger statement on offense than your head coach deciding to go for it on 4th down, deep in your own end, early in the game, and they get it somehow running the football. Wow.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find up
Wide open spaces. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The Zips are on the move. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. Plows through the defense. Stumbled to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a bullet dodged by this offense. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Zips had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Zips really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Got his man. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
Can't make the grab as he was going.
Just cannot make the right throws. We are trying to lead him. Lead the receiver. Look, we're not even receiving. Leading him. We got a 97 on a linebacker.
6 right there. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
All right, drops are a part of football. It's a part of offense. What's really important for this quarterback now is to come back to the receiver, even after dropping that ball, to show him that you still got confidence in him, and you know.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Zips will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Makes the catch, it's Alexis. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 30. From the gun, running back gets the give. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Cowboys are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. A first down for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down.
Wow.
And they're not on the same page there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Tries to do it himself on the draw. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And when you're a quarterback, you have to sell pass. You have to get your eyes down the field, the ball in your hand like you're ready to throw the football. Now I quickly hand it to the running back. You could see it worked, and the running back did the rest. The defense was thinking pass all the way. What a nice...
We would have waited one more second. It's a touchdown. Ain't no way that dude's going to beat.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They just keep firing. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Back to pass on second down. Fakes the grab, and they're able to get him down.
My linebacker that's supposed to be. Why is he doing that? I really think the game says fuck some of the logic in this game. All right, so pretty sure it was this guy. Yes, this is the other linebacker. He's supposed to have the zone right here, and he runs over here. Why? Like, I think the game scripts it like that. It's so
They'll
dumb.
hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going up top. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's first and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And that one
I'm
is
taking
picked
over
up
the
in the end
counter,
zone.
and I'm coming
And
back.
they get the...
What is up with this delay? Like, okay. I take over him like, all right, I'm gonna run back, and it keeps making me go forward. Like, why does it not show me when I take over? Shouldn't it show me when I fucking take control?
way and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Fucking let me move.
It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room.
This game feels so fucking scripted.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do?
And the Zips will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They start this 3rd quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive.
And here's a fumble way behind the
I
line.
love my team. Just
Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
And look at that.
He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to
One day
turn
I'm
that
gonna
disaster
recover.
into a 1st down and came up a little short.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Quarterback keeps it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
On the play.
The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Keeps it on the draw. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Dude, there is a delay.
And the running back able to get his hands on it, but what he couldn't do is keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Goodwin. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The Zips will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Why is my tight end?
And I like changing things up. I like trying new things. Handing it to the tight end, that's something you don't see very often. A little creativity. Now, it was negativity in the end, but I like the creative thought process of trying to get somebody else the football.
He's going to run it. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it.
On my select play that 88 should be in my slot on my left.
Trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't
Maybe I'm
fooled.
just losing
Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This would have been about a 45-yard field goal attempt. They'll pass on that and go for it on 4th down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. off the play fake on first down. A shot toward the end zone, and it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, going up top. Fires downfield. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Wyoming, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Akron. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
17. Wyoming, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something down.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Grab near the sticks. It's Thurman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll try the run. It's a seam wide open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Gonna run it. It's Alexis. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll take another shot here. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stopped.
Turning on the Jets. There he goes.
I like how he looks.
Touchdown, Zips. And the stomping has commenced.
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the Cowboys will move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this...
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the 2nd half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock, and you got to start thinking about where are your best run-it runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack so you can take as much time off the clock as possible?
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll try to hit the sideline on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Makes the grab. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the middle. Oh, the ball's out after that big play. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.
Take over a player wouldn't let me control. Some of the stuff felt really scripted. Oh shit, we're taking on my school. My favorite school. School I root for in real life. Ooh, they got a fast receiver. And a good tight end. Alright, that's it for me. I played my 2 games. I need to relax.